Alright, so we got a very heavy box delivered this morning, and I am assuming that this box is from PSA. If it's not, then I have no idea what's in here. It'll be a surprise for everybody. And, this is not one of those like really long time coming orders, because as usual we send a bunch of weird stuff to them, and you know, they don't know what to do with half of it at the time. I think a bunch of it actually came back ungraded, which is a little disappointing after waiting whatever, a year or so just took to get this box back. They're taped together all crazy again, which drives me nuts when we're opening these, but it's really actually makes it a lot safer for these boxes during transit. I might actually just dump this whole thing out so we can remove the tape. Look at all that tape. There, they're opening themselves. Box of oversized stuff. Looks like Topps Yamakatsu. Oh, and there's some winner cards on top, and by winner, I mean a lot of Japanese trading cards were issued with these stamps on the back, and if you got one of these stamps, you could exchange that at the counter at the shop you bought them from for some candy or a little toy or some other type of prize, depending on the specific promotion. But they're quite hard to find, especially in high grade, because oftentimes the shops would cross these out after somebody had won the prize, so kids couldn't reuse them or whatever. But yeah, it's a whole big old stack of Topps Yamakatsu with some winners, both literally and figuratively. Alright, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we didn't know what to do with and sent back to us. So we will send that to a grading company that knows a little bit more about what's going on. And in here we've got a bunch of Topps Raiders of the Lost Ark. And looks like some Wonder Bread Star Wars. I'm not going to bother looking at these because I already saw the grades that they're getting. And the Topps cards of that era, non-sports, are like, PSA is being pretty ridiculous with them right now, because I think a lot of people had realized that they were sort of being a little too generous on the grades of cards from that era, and they're kind of overcompensating at this point. You know, I mean, we've sent thousands of cards in, so I feel like I have a pretty decent grasp on what these cards should be grading at, and they are coming back just with embarrassingly low grades. It's sort of a waste of money to send any 70s and 80s Topps like non-sports to PSA at the moment. But there's a whole stack of Wonder Bread. Some of those are pretty fun. Too many cards in here to look at all of them, so let's see what else we got. There's just boxes everywhere. More big ones. More beautiful Yamakatsu Topps oversized cards. A lot of them have really nice backs. Some of them have blueprint backs, which, like that. That's fancy. We did get a lot of high grades on those, like a handful of 9s and 10s, so pretty nice. Oh look, even more cards that they didn't know what to do with. I think there's actually over 100 cards in here that, you know, foreign issues or really obscure domestic stuff. They just really don't have any idea. They seem incapable of, you know, figuring out anything that's not just super basic. And there's some more of those non-sports Topps cards, which are, you know, pretty weak. There's a fun one for somebody. Some Donkey Kongs. I guess every card in this set that's got a Mario on it would technically be Mario's rookie card, as well as Donkey Kong, if anybody cares. but you know, pretty good grades on those. 10 somewhere. Maybe it's in a different box. A lot of tape to get through here. I apologize for any delay on getting these cards out of the boxes and into your eyeballs. Maybe it'll be really exciting if I slice my hand open and blood goes everywhere. Oh, here's some exciting stuff here. Normally not that keen on sports cards, but these are some really cool 70s Japanese, like, I guess this is like kind of the predecessor to MMA. There's some wrestling stuff, there's some kickboxing stuff, there's some Star Wars stuff. I don't think those guys ever fought in the ring, but you know, I mean, these guys really set the groundwork for, you know, all that stuff that's super popular these days. This is Willie Williams here. He's an awesome 70s martial artist, and there is one card in here that I am extremely excited to show off. So let's keep digging and see if we can find said card. One oversized card they didn't grade. I actually need to get in there and see what that card is and figure out what their nonsense reason is for that. Benny the Jet Urquidez. He was in all the like martial arts magazines when I was a kid. Love that guy. Bob Buckland, pretty famous in the wrestling community. Antonio Inoki versus Buckland. Cool stuff. Ooh, Tokyo Queen. There should be a bunch of these mixed in here. So these are, they came in like little day planners or wallets or whatever for children, like in '78. They're pretty tough to find, especially in nice shape, just because of the method of storage of them. But there's some pretty neat cards in that set. A couple of unique images. I don't think they made it into any other Star Wars trading card sets. More Star Wars flying everywhere. Lots of high grades, lots of cool stuff. Too many to show off. Hopefully I didn't just gloss over this awesome Willie Williams card that I'm trying to find to show y'all. Fingers crossed it's in one of these last 3 boxes here. Some more of those Tokyo Queen. Did them with different colored bases on some of them. Some of them use the same images, I believe. I think most of them are different. You know, got some art images that were used more on merchandise and trading cards. So that's kind of cool. That's another image you don't see very often. As is that. That's an unusual photo of those two guys. Apologize to you with the short attention spans out there. Slowness of getting into these boxes. Ooh, this one's almost empty. Oh, yeah, these are good. People are going to be excited about these. These are some real sparkly vending stickers of awesome 1980s wrestlers. We'll find Happy New Homes for all those. We are down to our final box. Come on, Willie Williams. Don't disappoint the people. All right, this looks promising. We got some stuff. Lots of wrestling action. Oh, and there it is. Willie Williams punches a bear. I don't think he's really punching this bear. I think these guys are actually buddies. I think, you know, he just happened to have a pet bear and he would play with it, act like they're having a brawl. Made for some really good photo ops. I think helped with his popularity there for a while. But that is, yeah, I was going into the personal collection. I'm really excited about this card. And that is it for this big old mess from PSA. Got a lot more stuff sitting around with those guys. So look forward to another video soon.